Okay. Technical difficulties, to say the least, guys. I love you if you've stayed with me and watching, because I know that I can be a hot mess when trying to learn new things. So, anyways, we did not record when we were there this morning. However, we recorded, but just not live. I'm sorry. We will. We're going to a mausoleum. I don't think we can go this Wednesday. Anyways, here we go. We're going to watch it. And there's a part, and I'll tell you at the time to watch, but I see a black mass that goes above Pat and then me, and he didn't see it. And I'm like, oh, surely one of the cameras caught it, and it didn't. And then I'd felt something. I didn't say anything. I'm like, that's just probably me. It was after I saw the black shadow, but then you see something like on my shoulder. So here we go. We're going to watch. If any of y'all are there, I can't see. Can you hear it now? I hope. Four.
Yeah, well, either one.
Okay, it's first time trying this, guys. I should use the antenna. Okay, guys, here we go. Any spirits in here with us? Let us know. I think I might need to do AM.
Maybe. So I think FM is more like actual music.
Right. That's true. Okay. Who's here with us? AM comes in with us. I'm not very good at this.
I never use it, so.
Why are you stuck here? Can you say one of our names? Are we okay in here? Are you getting him?
Nope.
Scared, I mean, no harm. We've never done filming, so it's bad. Is that recording still?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? We're just coming to find out what's going on the other side. Why are you guys still stuck in here? You have to sit still. You can't. Okay, live. Where is everyone at right now? Let's see. Which school you went to? Isn't this? Again, we mean no harm. My name's Rachel. This is Pat. What's that? We saw a black shadow, did you? No. Well, the camera. Yes, it went over us. Who was it that just went over us?
Tripping noise to the right. with a it's like something like something turning on, like electronic thing turning on. Just right, same area as the dripping water.
I thought it's like a key or something. I don't know where to find those other 20.
Yeah.
Thank you, Julie.
Yeah, well, either one.
Okay, it's first time trying this, guys. Where do I go find the people that are waiting? Does anyone know? Hi, Feisty. Okay, guys, here we go. Any spirits in here with us? Let us know. I think I might need to do AM. After I say something about seeing the black mass, watch my shoulder over here.
Actual music.
It's actually better. I had it recording on my husband's iPhone too. It's better. Hi, Stardust. It's better that quality. I'll post it as a video. Okay. Thank you, listen translation.
I never use it, so.
Yes, the announcement video, and then the times got confusing. This was an epic fail, but I'm learning. Can you say one of our names? Guys, I'm genuinely sorry. Thank you.
Nope.
I added you as a mod for doing that. Thank you. This cupcake and look. Is that recording still? Mm-hmm. Sorry, my husband is not a producer. We will get this down though. He says I frown a lot. I'm like, well, it's just my normal look. We're just coming to find out what's going on the other side. See this thing back here? Stuck in here. Wait, you'll see what I'm circling in a second. It's got like a 10-second delay. I drew something like this, that it was all black. And it's funny, somebody drew it here, and I saw it here. Was this your school you went to? Again, we mean no harm. My name's Rachel. This is Pat. What's that? You saw Black Shadow, did you? Here it comes. Look at my shoulder. Wait, you'll see. I swear you will see. It's actually on. Oh, shoot.
Dripping noise to the right.
I'm going to put up the other video that's recording with my husband's phone from our Apple phone. You'll see after the black shadow, you'll see this thing on my shoulder. I'll post it after this is done. Did you hear it? I know. God bless him.
Something like something turning on, like electronic thing.
Hi, Jacqueline. I'm so sorry for all the confusion.
Same area as the dripping water.
I thought it was like a key or something. I eventually get back in the shot. He realizes.
else want to talk to me? All right, and then she'll have to pay too. And then she'll have to pay the fabulous. As far as on here. There's that key somewhere. It's like something hanging. It's from up there. Point the camera up there. Something like hinge up there. Yeah. Maybe there's a chain.
See, he points the iPhone. Oh my gosh. We have a lot to learn.
Yeah. The whole bar. The whole bar is there. That's pretty weird.
I get back in the shot that I do.
I'm gonna touch radio thing again.
I bought a radio to do that. What Boogie does?
You mean no harm?
Oh, wait till the end. It's scary. I don't know if it was paranormal, if it was a person. But wait. My heart was pounding out of my chest. There was a sheriff there. Yeah, it was an ordeal.
Depression. Hard to do. I don't. Let me use that.
He'll start moving the camera too here in a second, and that's when you hear another sound. But we don't hear it because, see, I have a response to it. But it is what it is.
Call me. Okay, we don't. Why did you pick it up? Oh, I thought we were going to walk somewhere. So.
This will be the lesson on YouTube for what not to do when making a video. We get better. Say that.
Hi. Are you okay here? Do you need help? What's your name?
Everyone's a mod. I love it. I just want everyone to feel a part. Thank you, Stardust. Practice makes perfect.
Is as a child. Lisa. Who's Lisa? Should we go to another part? It's so listen. What do you want us to listen for?
The dead.
I heard Lisa again. You heard Lisa again? Get out.
The dead again. My right ear's ringing. I know, Jacqueline, they are. Like, what in the hell? Hearing everything. People are watching it. Put the camera on it. What are you doing here? Look at those two words. He doesn't say them. It says fatal until. I would have stayed there and continued. Sorry, this is 10-second delay. It's coming up on the Ovilus.
Did you look over there?
Look at the demonic star coming up on the yellow door too. This hallway is freaky as everything. I would not walk down it. It's so dark.
Dark blocked hallway. Yeah.
Scared the shit out of me.
Let's go back this way.
Is that an old printer?
Not that old. I believe this place closed in the early 90s. I think 1991.
Doing a trade spots or trade spots or something. They gotta get me a location.
I'll put the recorded video from his iPhone up after this one's over with, so you guys can watch it too. It's so much clearer. Apple's so much better. But I used this one instead because he records longer and you get to see the end why we leave. Okay, now look, that door's closed. It'll be coming up to the... Hold on, I'll look at my phone. That door's closed down there at the end, see? That's the front door of the school. It has chains on it.
Why did you not choose this one? Why did you not choose this one? Just out of curiosity.
I don't know.
And I'm going to slow motion these stairs that come up in 10 seconds because it looks like there might have been a figure at the end of it. I don't know.
Compared to over there? No?
It is, yes. She also got more
Air?
air
No,
coming
that
through.
roof was off over there.
Looking through there, that hole, I thought I saw sleeping bags and I tried to get Pat's attention. And then this happens. The door. It's coming. Yeah, so we chicken shit out and we left. It was so intense. I don't know if I can go back. Hold on, I'll get off here and go back to this so we can, and I'll switch it around. Stop. Okay. Can you see me? I worked at a winery, Oddfellows Home, an insane asylum, doing tours for 5 years, and I could walk through those buildings alone. I think it's just the unknown of what's there that scares me. And I caught the scariest thing that I've ever caught to this date of paranormal at this location we were just at, but outside of the building at the playground. It was a figure. I'll show you the picture sometime. I could probably pull it up, but it is a black mass and has bright red eyes. I cried when I saw it the first time. Actually, my girlfriend Nicole saw it and I cried when she showed it. Yes, it is an old school. Bridget, I thought so too. So I'm going to slow it down and look at it. And I wish it could have been longer if I could have just stood my ground. I just panicked and chickened out and ran. But when we first got there, we're turning down the street and I was talking to Pat. I'm like, well, it's not KCPD that comes out here. It's the sheriff, Jackson County, that comes out here. I'm like, they're not going to be messing around down here. It's 8:30 in the morning. It's a horrible neighborhood. Lots of murders have happened. Anyways, a sheriff pulls out in front of us, like a couple miles down. You can see him pull out. He turns into the same dang parking lot that we go into. And Pat's all freaking out. I'm like, just act nonchalant. Just act nonchalant. Just get out of the car, put our equipment on, and let's go. And so we started heading over. I swear we stood at the like trespassing thing for quite a while. And we just did it. But thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Candy. I love you too, Ashley. Ohio. What's Debbie saying? There's an old prison in Ohio you should try. Debbie, does a group run it and you pay to do? Or is it an abandoned one? I like both. I'm just wondering. Oh, I forgot she can't respond to me on here. It's just I have to look here. Mario, I'm also going to put up the Apple, like my husband's phone footage, but we don't have the ending. Like whenever I walk into that room and the door shutting, I don't have that part on there. So it's only off of here. I'm sorry. Thank you, Tracy. That was really nice. I've been doing it since 2013, but we worked at the winery, and last January was the last time I'd been to the winery, anything. I stopped all paranormal activity until this case came about again. You always get drama with groups, and then they wouldn't believe me that something dark was there. Well, they might have believed me. They didn't want me talking about it. They hushed me. I wasn't allowed to talk about it. If I still wanted to investigate the property, I was not allowed to talk about the dark demons that were there. Cool, Debbie. Thank you. Ashley. If you lived closer, I'd hang out with you. Thank you, Bridget. Now I feel like I have to go back so that we can record again. And I need to go to the front door to make sure, because whenever I was there last time, there are chains on that front door. Could they have been cut because bums go up in there? Sure. So, I don't know. But if they have trespassing signs and gates everywhere and they don't want anyone in there, wouldn't the front doors been locked up? I don't know. Pat and I have been there before, and we didn't know if anybody was inside, and we were filming out front, and all of a sudden glass gets thrown out the top windows, and so we're like, okay, there's probably people in there. And I swear when we walked in that room, there were sleeping bags on the floor, and I wanted to get his attention. I'm like, those people sleeping, like, holy. let's get the fuck out of here. But I didn't get that far because we heard footsteps. It sounded like 2 footsteps, and then that door slammed like that. Pat says it opened all the way. I didn't see all the way, and he had the camera. His head looked before the camera did. Oh, really, Debbie? That's cool. Ashley, right? But if you got nowhere to live and you want to stay away from the weather, I guess they do. I mean, it's been, when I caught that black mass there, 2015, and it has, oh my gosh, it's so much worse. It looks so much worse even on the outside. Like Pat and I pull up, I'm like, oh my God, it looked bad. It's sad. I want to explore it a little bit more though. I do. Just gonna have to get up enough courage and try to actually get it live this time. That was the point of the phone, but it didn't work. Yeah, Leanda Lane. I have found, I think, 2 other locations. They're houses. Is that a word? Houses? Homes. That we're going to check out. But if there's anybody in here that lives in the Kansas City area and you have abandoned places and I got abandoned places, I'll share info. Leaping lizard! If you guys haven't checked out Leaping Lizard, you need to. She found out a really good clue on the Watts case. She put up a video of the back seat of Chris Watts' truck. If you guys haven't seen, you need to, because exactly like she says in there. How did they fit in there like he said they did again? Because it doesn't add up or make sense. There you go, Candy. It is definitely an adrenaline rush doing it. Hi, Mario. So this Wednesday, I was going to go to a mausoleum, but Ella and Pat both have doctor's appointments, but that's not until 2:45. Yeah, I think I'm going to go to the mausoleum this Wednesday. I'll go back here eventually. I'm just not going to go back there this coming up Wednesday, but we will go back, and I'm going to push forward and go a little bit more. But this mausoleum is quite interesting. And if you know anything about the Freemasons and stuff like that, there's all kinds of symbolism in this place. It's pretty cool. Bring all the equipment and stuff. It was small. I'm like, why didn't I think of that, Leaping Lizard? You thought of it. And Miss Jade did a video about how the canine dogs, cadaver dogs, were smelling on the front porch. And then they'd always go smell down by the bed downstairs in Chris Watts's basement. Well, it's because she noticed the cushions that are out front of their house are cushions that are down in the basement as well, right next to the bed. I would have never got that. I was like impressed. So I don't know what correlation they have, but they could have some because the dogs sit on them. Bridget. When we first walked in on the other recording that I put up, I mean, you hear me say, my heart's like about to pound out of my chest. And I catch this really weird stuffed bear in the room. I don't know if an animal like tore this thing up or what happened, but it's creepy. Hi, Misty. You'll have to go back and watch, Misty. I'm going to put up another video from the phone that was supposed to be doing it live, but epic fail. But next Wednesday, different story. Because I'm going to take the reins. Pat's really good too. He can come up with the good questions to ask. Because that's the investigating I'm used to, not, trying to contact just one person in particular. I go to a location not usually knowing who's there. So I don't know what I'm usually going to get. And yes, I've gotten negative stuff. And it's happened. No lie. Oh, I hate those things. They always pop up. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get off here and I'll post the iPhone video of it. The only thing you won't have is like the last 4 or 5 minutes, the scary part. It's only on this. So I'll keep this up, of course, too, as long as they let me keep it up, because I know I cussed in it. So it is what it is, right? Okay, next Wednesday, the mausoleum. And it's going to have to be 9 a.m. Central Time. Let's see, Central. We'll do 9 a.m. Central Time. It might be 9:15, just depending on traffic. 9:15 next Wednesday. I'll be at the mausoleum doing a live investigation. And it's pretty in there. Better area to set my equipment up. Got a little bit more time, not because we can enter it. So, all right. Like, subscribe, share, or don't. See you guys next Wednesday. Bye.